second grade friends. Welcome to another edition of Mindful Play with Mrs. Pond. Today I'm going to be reading some facts about the continent of Australia. And the reason why we're doing Australia is because the book that I read on Monday is about a koala bear, and koala bears are found in Australia. So when I read this, the fact book, I want you guys to go ahead and listen to some important facts. And then in your packet there is a paper that says Australia, and what I want you to do is write down between 2 and 3 important facts that you found. Also this week you will be doing, instead of a directed draw, well, it's kind of a directed draw. It's kind of a directed draw as well as an art project, and it is going to be about Australia and one of the features that were that I read about in the facts of Australia. So listen to that, and then go ahead and write out your facts, and then on Friday you will be able to do an art project that has to do with one of the landmarks in Australia. Okay, so here I go. Australia. Australia by Amy Lemons and Katie King. Where in the world? Australia is the world's largest island, but it is the smallest inhabited continent. It is surrounded by the Indian, Pacific, and Southern Oceans. About 22 million people live in Australia. A lot of the country is covered by land known as the outback. It is also home to the largest coral reef in the world, known as the Great Barrier Reef. Australia's warm climate and beautiful beaches encourage people to enjoy the outdoors and sports such as swimming, sailing, cricket, and soccer. The outback. Much of the country of Australia is covered by land known as the outback. Most of Australia's population surrounds 6 major cities, so most of central and western Australia make up the outback. Even though the land looks very dry, it does get rain. It can even experience floods. The summer weather is extremely hot, but in the winter it can drop down to about 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Some of the animals that you typically can be found in the outback are snakes, scorpions, dingoes, and kangaroos. Yummy food. Meat pie. Australians love their meat pie. This is a flaky pastry filled with meat and gravy. Pavlova. This dessert was named after a ballerina because it was so light and airy. Whipped cream and fresh fruit make a delicious treat. Vegemite. This spread that was invented by a chemist is used on toast, sandwiches, and much more. The Great Barrier Reef. The world's largest barrier island is located off the east coast of Australia. It is home to 15,000 types of fish and 16,000 miles of coral. Did you know astronauts can even see the reef from space? Here is something else that might surprise you. Coral is not a plant. It is an animal. The Great Barrier Reef is also home to a wide range of life, including fish, sea turtles, giant clams, seahorse, sea snakes, stingrays, sharks, and much more. The Opera House. In 1959, construction of Australia's most recognizable building began. 10,000 workers helped to construct this amazing building. It ended up costing over $100 million to build the Opera House. The building has a total of 1,000 rooms, 3 restaurants, and 7 different performance areas. The building is very unique because the structure looks like it has sails from a boat. Popular animals. Kangaroos are marsupials that can be found in Australia or New Guinea. They carry around their baby, joeys, in their pouches. They hop quickly on 2 legs or walk slowly on all 4 legs. Wombats, another Australian marsupial, use their sharp claws to dig holes in the grasslands. They live in these burrows to escape danger and come out at night to eat grasses and roots. Koalas are also marsupials. When their babies are big enough, they would crawl onto their mother's back. Koalas grow to be about 3 Koalas grow to be about 2 to 3 feet big and are often mistaken for bears. They love to eat eucalyptus leaves. Dingoes are famous Australian wild dogs that usually live in small packs. They have 5 or 6 pups at one time. You may hear their loud howl if you ever visit Australia. Famous landmark. The 12 Apostles is a famous landmark off the coast of Victoria, Australia. The pillars are limestone stacks that were formed by erosion. Waves crash against the rock, slowly causing the rock to wear away. What's interesting about the name is that there are only 9 pillars altogether. In 2005, one of the pillars that was 160 feet tall came crashing down into the ocean.